going on, guys? We're going to take a look at the futures markets this morning, the 16th of February. We are going to start this video off by looking at the NASDAQ, the MNQ. These are the March contracts. So just a quick recap here. We had this very slow and steady sell-off here into November. And then, man, this thing rocketed out of the gate here with big breakouts taking place basically at that 15,500 level. And then it's just been a stair-stepping pattern to the upside with a pretty nice angle here to this trend. Although I do think it's getting a little bit vertical, but the trend does continue. We continue to break out here. And that is that. Personally long the NASDAQ micro futures from a couple hundred points lower. A couple sell-offs here recently were a thing of concern. You know, we had these 2 days here, the 30th and 31st of January, as well as just this week, the 12th and 13th of February. But all of these sell-offs, if you weren't stopped out, they just recovered, you know, within days. So we'll see. Today, the NASDAQ futures are up again. TradingView telling us they're up 100. This is delayed slightly, though. So we'll see if we break out into some new highs again. The trend is strong right now, and all these little sell-offs are quickly bought up, they say. So anyways, higher prices should be in our future here for the micro E-mini NASDAQ futures, at least for now. You know, of course, things can change quickly. We could have a very strong reversal this afternoon and close in the red. Who knows? But anyways, that's that. Higher prices should be coming here for the NASDAQ futures, but that can change at any moment. And I thought that was actually over the other day after this reversal on the 12th of February, followed by this nasty day, which was a 288.25 down day for the futures. But hey, we just quickly boom. Today is Friday. It's up again up big once again. So we'll see if we break out into some new highs here for the NASDAQ futures. The micro futures are much more capital friendly for smaller accounts, much more easier to manage your risk. You can scale in multiple contracts, scale out, take profits along the way, etc. It's the micro futures. It's great. They do move a lot, though. Even though they're small, you would be surprised. The MNQ, let's see. Let's check out the MES would be the S&Ps, the micro S&P futures, and that'll be the March contracts. Guys, welcome to the channel. Appreciate all of the new subscribers, all of the current subscribers, and all of the new channel members. Thank you for supporting the channel. Very similar looking chart here for the S&Ps. Slow and steady sell-off right into November, right out of the gate. Very strong. Big breakouts around the 4,500 level. And then it's just been this stair-stepping, you know, a little sideways consolidation here, right back into the uptrend. Today, S&Ps, this says they're up 9.25. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's slightly delayed, but it's up. So we'll see. And the thing of concern, again, was the 12th and 13th of February, just this week, Monday, Tuesday. It was quickly recovered, though. 1, 2, 3 days in a row. We'll see what happens today, if we make new highs or not. Yeah, that's that. I mean, we're long these as well. A couple hundred points lower. Yeah, I have an upper target today for the SPX at 50.7799. That's just what I'm looking for. We'll see if we close strong today or if we reverse once again. Time will tell. But right now, these markets are up. The trend does remain intact. The angle is not too vertical, although some of these days it was getting that, and then you get these nasty sell-offs. But hey, let's see how far this trend will go. Like I said, I'm personally long from a couple hundred points ago. That's just me. Time will tell. We'll see how long this thing rides. That is that. Let's check out the Russell futures. So that was the NASDAQ, the S&P. By the way, guys, the Bitcoin, micro Bitcoin, you can trade the micro Bitcoin futures. So if you're very interested in cryptocurrency, if you're interested in Bitcoin, they have a much smaller product than trading. Full-size Bitcoin contracts are huge. Bitcoin in itself is a very big product. Of course, you can buy fractions of Bitcoin. You know, you can buy $50 worth or, you know, $10,000 worth of Bitcoin. You can also just trade the futures, though, for a low initial capital. You can have that leverage and be a part of Bitcoin, and they move and they're liquid. And you know, I've traded them in the past; they're great. So maybe we'll cover them here in the near term. This is the Russell 2000. We had this thing's getting ready to ramp up. I mean, I think it's very close. We'll see. I thought it was about to go the other day, and then we got this nasty, nasty shakeout day right here, down 4%. But just like the S&Ps and the NASDAQ we just spoke about, 1, 2, and so far, again, they're up today. So very, very vicious sell-off right into the buyers taking over control again. Maybe it's a shakeout as we still remain in this whipsaw consolidation here. But the small caps, if you're asking me, they look ready to run. So we'll see. TNA, IWM, and look, again, this is the E-mini Russell 2000 index futures. I am actually long these as well. We'll have to see if they continue higher like they have the past 2 days, or do we get another very, very vicious day here, a down 4%er. Yeah, that'll wake you up, to say the least. So we covered the S&Ps, the NASDAQ, the Russell. Let's take a look at the micro Bitcoin. If we MBT, let's see, micro Bitcoin futures. Let's see, we probably can check out the February's. So yeah, they, you know, basically matches the Bitcoin chart. Like I said, it'll be out shortly. It gets released first for members now. So all the videos will now be released early. Members of the channel, if you support the channel in the membership tab, you have early access to the videos. Then videos will be released to all of the other subscribers and everybody else on YouTube. All of the, you know, it'll be accessible to the public, but members have early access. So at 5:30 this morning, which is in 11 minutes, the video I put out last night on, I believe it was arcblock, will be made public. I think we talked about Bitcoin in that video, and I said Bitcoin looks a little toppy here, and it might just be for a day or two. So this day right here, which is the 15th, yesterday, looks a little bit stally, like the buying might be drying up. So we might be getting a pullback here for Bitcoin, and these futures, you know, basically are the same chart as the regular Bitcoin chart, but we'll see. And I talk about arcblock in that video. Anyways, these are the micro Bitcoin futures. I've traded them. If you're interested in them, let me know. We'll talk more about them. But if you want exposure to Bitcoin in the futures markets, this is a great place to look, in my opinion, guys. It's not for everybody. If you don't understand futures and leverage and how they work, the times they trade, then be careful. Learn the product. Get familiar with a product before you start to trade it. And sometimes getting in there and trading it is a good way to learn. But, you know, everybody has their own way of learning. So this is, once again, the Bitcoin micro futures. A very, very nice run. I trade these once in a while. I am not long these right now, but I wish I was. But hey, you know what? The time will come again. S&Ps, NASDAQ, Russell, micro Bitcoin, guys, futures markets, the micro futures. If you don't know anything about micro futures, let me know down in the comments. Take time and learn about them. They are a very powerful product, in my opinion. Not financial advice, guys. Please make your own financial decisions. Will Bitcoin continue. Here's Bitcoin right here. Bitcoin is up a little bit this morning, 0.32 right here. This day looks a little like the bulls, that the buying is drying up, but we still have not hit our upper target up there, which is 54,500. So who knows? Maybe we'll hit that and continue to break out. Arcblock is basically, it's down a little bit, 3%. And we'll see. The trend is very, very strong to the upside for Bitcoin. Eventually it will end, but right now, I mean, if you're trying to short this thing as it continues higher, you know, have you been trying to short it this whole way here? You've been getting annihilated. So, although I do say I think the buying is starting to dry up, the trend is very, very strong. Until it proves otherwise, it should remain higher. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all of the viewers of the channel, the supporters, the subscribers. If you are not yet subscribed, go ahead and join us here. All links are down below. Does help support the channel. Not financial advice. You guys have a great Friday. We'll catch you in the next one. Be careful out there. Take care.